Yes, Scots Hall, Maroon Community. Scots Hall, can I hear from Scots Hall, Maroon Community? Pass the Widman Maroon Communities. Okay, so I'd like to introduce now to say very briefly a few words as customary. Chief Micheal Grizzle of the Flagstaff Maroon Community. Chief Micheal Grizzle of the Flagstaff Maroon Community to bring greetings to the conference this afternoon.
Blessed God. Blessed greetings. We bring you greetings today in the name of our African ancestors who came through from the Nile Valley and came and created ancient Egypt. Today we bring you greetings in the name of our ancient ancestors who came through the Sahara Desert and ruled Spain for 800 years. We hail you today in the name of our ancestors who came over with Christopher Columbus, and this is how Maroon communities were formed. We never been here as a slave. Dignitaries, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. After the aftermath of 1690, we heard emerge the name Ilijimo Kojo and the name Granny Nanny. In that time, in the aftermath of a 40-year war, the Treaty of 1739 was established with Ilijimo Kojo, which gave a sovereign right to the Maroons of Trelawny Town and their compound Maroons who make up the Leeward Maroons. 3 months later, a similar treaty was negotiated with Kojo's brother Kwau, which saw the establishment of Moortown, Charlestown, and Scots Hall over here in the east. Today, as we stand, we say that we have fought for land and we have shown our sovereignty. In 1795, in the aftermath of the Second Maroon War, our ancestors were sent to Halifax in Canada, tricked by the British, and then we were further sent to Sierra Leone. This contingency of Trelawny Town Maroons has been lost in the annals of history. But today we can stand here bringing greetings from this town, which is now called Flagstaff. In 1841, when the indentured workers returned to Jamaica, these same Maroons who were exiled in Sierra Leone, they returned and they resettled a community that is now called Flagstaff. This community has never been recognized. Today in Charlestown is a great day for this community, Flagstaff. Flagstaff community has been lost because the Treaty of 1739, if we look very carefully at that treaty and what it says, because the treaty is a Maroon handbook. It gives us the right to our land, not just what is on top of it, because we have to understand what the Mining Act of Jamaica is saying to us Maroons. And the cockpit country issue of the mining is just a test to the Maroons as to where their exact boundaries are. It is up to us Maroons, because we are not machete-wielding warriors anymore. We are now moving in the 21st century. We are now diplomats because we have our sovereignty. And in 1991 at the Indigenous Peoples Convention, that says that the land must go back to the indigenous people. And I am here today to tell you that all of Jamaica is Maroon. Don't make them separate and say that because the word maroon was associated with the confidential black shots who assisted the British. We Maroons have fought from the day 1655 when the British came to Jamaica. We fought from that very special day. Quandabola signed the first treaty with the British, and Kwanda Sirius went and beat him. Because we were saying that how can we sign away our land? Because we already had controlled the land. Now today, with the establishment of this treaty and this sovereign states of the Maroons, we are here as Flagstaff, Trelawny Town Maroons, as spoken to by the treaty. As if the treaty says 1,500 acres of land was given unto Kojo by Petty River bottom. Where is that? Who were their compounds? Who were the Trelawnys? Who were the Moortown Maroons? So moving forward with Maroon business and the energy that Flagstaff Trelawny Town is bringing to Maroons is to attest and certify our lands and to present it unto government. To say that in 1962, when Jamaica was ceded from the British government to the Jamaican government, the Maroon law was just not embedded into the Constitution. And so, it is up to us Maroons to actually show the government our assets and to say where our lands are and where it begins and where it ends. Today, I can tell you that the treaty has spoken to as to the lands that is in the cockpit country. The mining is just a test to say that if you have a piece of land without any fence around it and there's infringement on your boundaries, then you need to tell your neighbors where it is. And this is what we are saying to all Maroon leaders, to say that we already have the treaty, we already have the sovereignty, we already have all of that. The other part of it that we need to be doing also is to actually to develop the Maroon towns, to create entrepreneurship. We cannot say no to bauxite when it is putting money in pockets. We have to now create alternative livelihoods around these protected areas that especially contributes to forest preservation. Forest preservation is not just bauxite mining is one issue, but we ourselves, we are cutting down the trees, illegal logging, we are capturing the black-billed parrots, we are selling them. This is our thing, we need to protect it. And all we are here today to say, in a short notice, to say thank you and to give an honor to one of the colonels who has been an icon, Colonel Frank Lumsden. Everybody should give him a round of applause. Because the idea of having a conference that all the Maroon leaders would come together with one accord. And this is what is formulated in Charlestown, and we see that and we support it fully. I thank you very much, and I thank the planning people who gives Flagstaff, Trelawny Town an highlight. We are now being accepted amongst the other 4 Maroon communities. This is history in the making. For a town that was destroyed in 1795 and to be re-established and to be doing things on their own without any help. We have created ecotourism there. We have trained over 300 people with TPDCO, Team Jamaica. We have done all of this on our own. And this is what Maroon communities are. Maroon communities are a government within a government. So we should now can show the rest of Jamaica, even with the legalization of marijuana and the cannabis sativa industry, not just for the smoking thing to say you can come into Maroon Town and smoke ganja, no. To develop the medicinal aspect of the cannabis sativa industry and to use Maroon communities to move this way forward. Thank you very much. Thanks to all.
Yes, thank you very much, Chief Micheal Grizzle of the Flagstaff Maroon community, doing lots of big things. Lots of big things. Give thanks. Okay.